Namaste and greetings. My name is Carmen Santosha from Healing the Planet from Within, and I'm a certified emotion code practitioner, modern mystic, Reiki Master, and mindset coach on my website, Healing the Planet from Within. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how you can do personality development transformations. So let's start with what is personality? What is your personality development? I mean, how do you get involved with this? You know, do you want to change your personality? So the idea is to dive into personal development plans, to start creating your life as you desire, yeah? So some people might be feeling stuck. A lot of my clients come to me because they're feeling stuck in heavier emotions, and they're really quite tired of feeling the heavier emotions, and they want to feel good in life. They want to feel like they can move their life forward and no longer feel stuck. So your personality is in that. It's in that personal development, because it's really about, you know, how motivated you are, how much resilience you have towards change, whether you procrastinate in making changes. Your personality is kind of interwoven into every aspect of your life. So the idea first is to start doing a list. You could make a list of the pros and cons about what you like about yourself and what you don't like about yourself. Now, if you want some help with this, I recommend going over to my website, where you'll find free personal development worksheets, and you'll be able to download the ones on personality development, on values, on thoughts, strengths and weaknesses, and you can start diving in straight away and starting changing your personality. So we really want a quantum shift in your personality so that you're raising your level of consciousness to higher levels. This is where we want to see you, right? You want to transform your life to this juicy good life of unlimited potential and unlimited possibilities, and you can steer your life in a direction you want it to go. So the first step is writing down your list of pros and cons, strengths and weaknesses. It really starts from there, because when you start to look at your current personality, you can see more clearly what you want to change. And it makes it so much easier when you're shining the light bulb on what you want to change. It goes like, oh yeah, okay, I can see that. I actually want to change that part. I do tend to get angry for no reason. Like I get triggered when they do this, 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 and this. And then you can start saying, okay, I no longer want to get triggered by this, 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 and this. And then you can change it. Okay, instead of automatic reaction, you actually choose your reaction and you do not get triggered anymore. Now, a little tip though is that if you have stuck emotions in your physical body, the triggers will come naturally. You get triggered into anger, depression, anxiety. They come naturally because there's stuck emotions in your energetic vibration, in the energetic matrix of your current physical body and lifestyle. You see, our life is made of energy. Our world is made of energy. Your physical body is made of energy. Your emotions are made of energy, and your thoughts are made of energy. This is getting to be quite well known around the world now. So if you're carrying stuck emotions from like your emotional inheritance, you can be carrying stuck emotions up from the generations. So for instance, your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, for instance, he was in the war. He experienced a lot of hard times, a lot of trauma, and he wasn't able to resolve that in that lifetime because he had to still go to work and take care of the kids, or perhaps he was just in shock when he got back from the war, and see, well, he wasn't able to release those emotions. So they kind of just get stuck. You know, back in the old days, people don't talk about their emotions. They didn't talk about what happened to them. And sometimes that still happens to people. But that means that it's stuck. And then he passes it down the generation. He passes it down to you. He passes it down, da, 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 da. And by the time it gets to you, nobody knows where it comes from. You just feel this trauma and you're reactive to it. And so you might trigger when someone does something and you have no idea why you're doing it. It's because there's that energetic pattern passed down to you from your great-great-great-great-grandfather. Now in emotion code, we actually look for these and we find them and release them quite a lot with ease. So if you're interested in having private sessions with me, I recommend going to my website and using the booking calendar to book an appointment, and then we can talk about what you want to change in your life. It's juicy goodness. People come to me when they're really feeling stuck and they can't move forward. That's my job. I seem to be really skilled at that. It seems to be my area of expertise. So personality development is much easier to do when you release those stuck emotions. So again, I'm gonna say this one more time. Make a list of all the things you like and you don't like about yourself, your personality traits, your thought patterns, your laziness, your procrastination. The idea is just to write it down as if you're an investigator. You're just investigating your life. Don't take it personally. And oh, for goodness sake, these patterns do not make your reality. They are not your truth. They do not make you who you are. Zero amount who you are. They are just patterns in your life that can be changed. And if you look at it that way, so you're stepping back from seeing your life as going, oh my God, I'm such a bad person, I've got these patterns, I keep doing this, to actually looking at it and see the bigger perspective. I've got these patterns, but they don't belong to me. Like, I'm going to change them, because you are a divine conscious being. You are a divine conscious being in a physical body right now, and you're experiencing the limitations of being in a physical reality, which is such a fun thing to do, but sometimes it becomes a bit of a downer. But when you become consciously aware of that and you say, look, I want to get into personality development and I want to do it now, you start running across videos like this that are going to say, these aren't your patterns. They're just patterns you're familiar with, but they don't make you who you are, and they're definitely not truth. And when you start writing them down on a piece of paper, you can say, oh yeah, you can see it on a completely different perspective. Again, if you need help with that, go to my website. There's free personal development worksheets over there, and free personal development worksheets, and you can also work with me as your coach, because I am a certified emotion code practitioner. I'm a modern mystic, a Reiki master, and a mindset coach. And I put this eclectic style together to work with individual clients, because everyone has their own personal template that they come to me with, and their own problems that they're struggling with. And they're really feeling stuck in who they are and what they're doing. And it's really, really beneficial to just take it up to the next level and get involved in these sessions, because they're really designed for you and your life and your reality, and how to adjust them. So each coaching session, I work with clients intuitively and psychically. I'm an empath, a high-end empath, and I really just tune into your overall energy vibrations and ask your spirit guides and your subconscious mind what you need in order to make these changes. So again, my name is Carmen Santosha from Healing the Planet from Within. And when you're starting on personality development, I recommend being the private investigator, putting the private investigator hat on, and looking at your life as if it's just a bunch of patterns and what you want to change. Once you start stepping into that, then it makes it so much easier. Your patterns do not belong to you. They are not truth. And you can make a list of all the strengths and weaknesses about this. And then once you can see that, you can actually start getting right into personality development, because sometimes it's all that takes. Sometimes all you need to do is to be able to look at it. Because if you can't look at it, and seriously, I cannot help clients who are not ready to look at the issues. There was a lady, for instance, who was telling me in a private message a couple of weeks ago, she was diagnosed with a severe disease. But she says, I'm not going to look at it. I don't want to own it. It doesn't belong to me. And I just went, ooh, You got to be able to look at it. You got to be able to see it. You got to be able to pull it apart, investigate it, see all the beliefs, the thought patterns, the emotions that have been creating that reality, that energetic vibration, that energetic matrix of that illness. And then you can start looking at it. Now, another story for another video, but it was 20 years ago. I was working with a dear friend of mine, and we only focused on changing one core belief in my life, and it healed a part of my physical body. So I know this stuff happens, and through emotion code, you can see it's happening to people every day. So many aspects of your life, though, everything, it just opens your whole world up to new possibilities. So please subscribe, click the subscribe button, and I look forward to connecting with you. I really hope this video gave you some ideas on personality development and how you can get started. And once you're able to look at the patterns, I can tell you it starts to snowball from there. But don't take them personally. They're not yours. You can't keep them. See?